Okay, so this build, this huge build, will fit in a 47 by 47 radius, and yeah, I'm just freestyling it. So you guys have seen what it looks like, so I have no clue. I've just kind of got a set foundation. I've kind of got an idea of what I want it to look like, maybe using the quartz and the spruce, and maybe a few other stuff. But yeah, we're going to start in this 47, so make sure you get this radius. It's important, because this is where we can start it. So just 47 all the way around, and then we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the sixth one, we're going to place a block of quartz. Now, we're going to go diagonal to the side, 1, 2, 3, diagonal to this side, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. So we've got our first circle there, so you should have that. Hopefully it's not distracting that I've got the ground plan down, but I kind of need it so I don't go wrong. So we're going to go to the side of this. So say if we're in the corner, we're going to go to this side, and we're going to have a gap of, let's see, let's go from this corner here. So this one, we're going to count 1, 2, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. And we're going to go diagonal to this side now. So it's on this third one, and we're going to count 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As you can see, we should have those two strips going either side, so if you bang in the middle, that should go in the middle. It's on the very end of each third one. Now, at the side of here, we're going to have two gaps, and then we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Making sure there's two gaps in between going all the way along. We're going to do the same here. So they're going inside, and you should have a gap of 1, 2, 3 in the middle there, so you know you've got it right. So let's fill that in with the grass, preferably. Come on. So then we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just going to change the sound settings just in case it's too loud. Right, hopefully that should have sorted it. Yeah, so we've got that so far. And what we're going to do is we're basically going to go up like this, so they kind of make stairs. So we're going to go all the way along here, and then we're going to go up 1. So it should go diagonal stairs going up like this. So you should keep going along until we've got 1 at the end like this. So all the way along, all the way along, all the way along, and we should have a 1 top on the end. So diagonally it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So hopefully you've got that. And you can do exactly the same here. So we're going to bring these up as well, all the way across until you get to that one point where you've got a peak at the top there. I'm just going to change the time real quickly. Okay, so we're going to do exactly the same on this one. So we're going to build it up. I'm going to try not to speed too much of it up, but obviously the really strenuous bits that are just going to take ages and be quite boring, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to speed it up probably, because otherwise it'll look like a massive long video. But yeah, so we've got that. We've got these two going up, and then we can start to work on the outside. So at the side of this, see this big one, we're going to go out by 1, 2, 3, 4. And then to the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3. Close this together like that, so you should have a little square. And behind this one here now, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you can see, we can go 1, 2, 3, building that. Now these at the side, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'd be 8 if you counted that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As you can see, and exactly what we've done with these stairs, we're going to do the same, but we're going to go onto this circle now. So at this end block here, as you can see, this very end one, we're going to count 2 spaces, place our 1 block there, and we're going to fill that in to 3, diagonal 1, 3, diagonal 1, 3, diagonal 1. You'll know if you've gone wrong once you count the spaces in between here. So from this point here, as you can see, this block here, we're going to count 1, 2, 3 gaps. On the 4th one, we can place our blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hopefully you kind of get the idea of this. And we've got 2 in the middle, that's to 8 as well. And exactly what we've done with that bit as well. So we're going to put 1 behind here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then counting 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to do the same here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just go up in the air so you kind of get the idea of it. And then at the side here, so we'll count 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 gaps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. and then we basically bring those stairs up like we've done with these ones. So starting on the very end ones that are closest to the circle thing. So we're just going to bring all these up. But yeah, I don't have an idea of what it's going to look like, but I kind of I've got a vision in my head. Hopefully it comes true. That's what it's all about. And if it doesn't, I'm probably going to cry a little bit. But I'm definitely wanting some farms. I'm wanting to look it quite modern. Definitely have some pools like that. We've got that. I'll put these staircases up as well, all the way up here. And we're going to have some stairs, so this brings us on to the next floor, hopefully. And then I want a circular pattern in the middle. We'll definitely be doing a lot of swimming pools in this. I just think it'll look quite nice. A lot of kind of gardens around it. I did one like this in survival. I did one that kind of looks like this, or kind of what I'm going for. I did it about 6 months ago. I will put that down in the description if you want to check out that one as well. So if you want one that's kind of made of oak and it's not so modern, it's just like a big survival base really with a garden and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm trying to do a few more sort of bigger tutorials, but people seem to like the small ones. But I still get a lot of people wanting these ones, so I'm still going to do them. Like so at the side here, count 1, 2, and then now 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. So it's all symmetrical. So you should be able to do this from this corner here that's facing out to there. 1, 2, 3 gaps. Place our block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 out. 1, 2, 3. Bring this all the way across. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we just box it off like we did, making sure we've got the 2 gaps in between there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're just basically replicating what we've got on the other side, but just here. And then we've got our 2 gaps. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. Hopefully I don't need to explain from here. If you're stuck, just kind of I don't know. It's probably not the tutorial for you because you're basically just replicating it. If I can't explain that, I don't know. I've got some 2x2 survival houses you can try. I got some 4x4 as well if you're feeling un-newbie, I guess is the word. Right, so sorry, I'm only joking about. But yeah, I'm trying the best I can. I should really speed all this stuff up, but I probably get a lot of complaints, and I probably get a lot of complaints anyway. But oh well. I'm just going to do this. I kind of wasn't going to build this, but I don't know. I kind of felt like it was needed. It was needed. I haven't seen any on YouTube, so I thought, yeah. So again, 1, 2, 3 gaps on the 4th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 out towards the thing there. 1, 2, 3. Bring this up exactly like we've done before. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, there. So it joins onto this one. 2 gaps in the middle there, and then we bring this staircase up, and then we can start onto more detail where I don't feel like I'm completely repeating myself over and over like that. Ooh, but definitely comment down below. I've been lacking on comments for the videos and stuff, and it definitely helps the video grow. So even if you're just kind of watching, just like a quick comment really does help the build grow a little bit. So we've got these kind of peaks going up, we've got these circles going around, and then we've got this inside that we need to do. So we can start from any corner, it doesn't matter because it's all symmetrical. Where we've got these 3 gaps here, we'll put a placement block there, put 2, 3 on the 4th one. We're going to dig into the ground and place a block, so I can get rid of these placement blocks. So we've got a block there. So now at the side of this block we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Digged into the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dug into the ground, and then 1, 2. You should have that 1 in the middle, so it should look like that. So once you've got that, we're going to place a block right at the side of it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like that. And then same at this side, so 1 at the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All kind of dug into the ground. And then we're going to go 1 out. Like that. So we're basically copying the same pattern that we've got there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. do that funny little pattern thing. You should have that. And then one at the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One at the side, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we do that funny pattern thing. Like that. One out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One out. You kind of get the idea. Just replicating that. So I'll go up in the air so you can kind of pause the video, make sure you've got it all correctly. It's 11 for those longer ones, 5 for those bits there, 11, 5, 11, 5, but make sure if you're doing the 11, 5 that you haven't got one missing there, you know, make sure they're joined together, like you could walk around it like this, so you could actually walk around it, there's no gaps. So we've got that. Now we need to work on the inner circle. So we're going to find the dead center of 11. So there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one smack in the middle. And then we've got 11. So from this, we're going to put 2 placement blocks on the third one. Remove that. And we've got that. So that's our dead center for whichever side that you're starting at. It doesn't matter. It's all symmetrical. So we've got 1, 1, 2, 1, 2 at each side. Now for this circle, we're going to go diagonal out, 1, 2, diagonal again, 1, diagonal again, 1, 2, up this time, and then to the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. So I'll go up in the air, make sure you've got that. So those bits are 2, 1, 2, 5, 2, 1, 2, 5, all the way across. You don't have to do this X in the middle, I just kind of did it for the dead center. So I'm going to actually remove those. Ready. I've got the dead center now. So yeah. So hopefully we are on the same page, we've got everything done. You can pause the video and rewind it if you want to go back, because I probably couldn't do it any slower, because just uploading the video would take so long, like if I had a 3-hour video, and I kind of don't want to do it in parts because I think people would miss out on it and stuff and trying to find it. So I'll go up in the air, you can pause the video, make sure you've got all that correctly and stuff, all nicely and done, and we can work on these stairs going up. Now, don't know whether I want to do this in oak. Do you know, like oak going up like this, or just do it in the white quartz? But I'm thinking maybe we do the oak like this going up, because I'm wanting to put quite a selection of woods in here, so it's still kind of got that survival feel. Now the top here, I'm going to leave it there, so not do the top one. So I'm going to speed this bit up, so bringing all the stairs up, so that's 2 sets, 3 sets, 4 sets, 5 sets, 6 sets, 7 sets of stairs, or 7 lots of 2 going up, and then we can start to work on the rest of it. But I'm going to speed it up for the rest of them, going all the way around, making sure that you've got it properly. Okay, so I've got all the staircases up, and what I'm going to do here is going to start in this middle bit, all this gap in between here, so this bit going all the way round, we're actually going to fill with water. We might have a little bridge going across there, but for now I'm just going to remove all the grass within this bit, not this bit here, because I'm going to actually have a plant there or something like that. I'm going to remove all this and fill it with water real quick. Okay, as you can see, I've got the water going all the way around. I'm going to do exactly the same for these little bits as well, the circles. So there should be 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to fill those with water, and I'm going to speed this little bit up as well, so you can just pause the video. Okay, so I've got all those 4 done, and then we can start to work on this. Right, so what we're going to do for this bit, you see these blocks here, they're going to come all the way across until they get to the point where it meets up with this, like that. And this one's going to go exactly the same, so this is going to go across. It should meet up with this second one, like that. And then we'll do the little bits later. But we're going to do this for each one. So at least these second ones, so the inner second ones. So these are going to come up by, so that's 2 there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it should come all the way across and meet with this one here. So I'm going to speed it up for the rest of them. Okay, as you can see, I've brought it up for all of them. So from the inside, you should have these kind of fences coming up. Now, what we can do here, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then we can get some black stained glass, or we can get the normal stained glass if you're in Pocket Edition. Now, I understand if you're in Pocket Edition, you can just use the normal glass. I'm going to do this 3 times, and then going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it should complete it there. So you should have that little window there. So basically replicating it's 1, 2, 3, and then 3 lots of 3, like this, and then you put your quartz on top. And we're going to do the same for the other 2. So there should be 4 of these, all symmetrical. Okay, so we've got those windows going in, so from the inside it should be like this, 2 off the ground, and then you've got those going in. So yeah, let's fly it up in the air and let's have a look. So on the outside here, what I'm wanting to do is bring this over like this, at this end even, and then what we're going to do is we're going to fill in a lot of grass and stuff, but we're going to do this on each one. Yeah, that was just my blow up washing machine, right? Right, I'm going to put this across here, all the way around, and then we can put the grass blocks that I'm going to use going on the inside. So as you can see, I've got it all the way on the outside here, and we can actually put the fencing up now, which I'm just going to use the quartz slabs like this, going across here, making that sort of pattern shape, like that, on each side going all the way around, and then we can get the grass blocks to fill it all in, and then we can do the next level, so it kind of makes it feel like it's an underground base as well. Technically you could do that, but yeah. So yeah, what we're going to do here is where the stairs are, we're going to cover all this at this level. We're just going to cover the whole thing in. So this will all be round here, this will all be here, but what we'll need to do actually from the inside, I'll do it so people don't get confused, we're going to go inwards like this. Starting from these corner pieces, we're just going to bring these another level down. So as you can see, we'll go around to this side, bring these round as well, and that's where we're going to guide the grass round. We're obviously going to have to put a roof in underneath so you don't see the grass and you can actually put some other stuff in, but yeah, I think this should be alright. Hopefully it should look okay, and we can definitely have an escape route where we can go through the grass. But yeah, I'm just going to fill all this in. So from the top, basically we're filling in this whole big circle, and by the stairs of each one, all at this level. So just as you come up the stairs, it should be level with it like that. And you should have grass going up there, and you can come back down, and then you can go into your swimming pool, and then I'm going to have another little kind of like house area there where we can keep some stuff. But yeah, I'm going to speed up this grass area. Okay, so I've got the grass filled in on here. Now this is what I'm thinking. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm going to give it a go. Each corner we're going to go up like this. So 4. We'll put it up 4, and then 1, 1, and then 1, 2, 3. So we kind of get like a little dome shape as we go in. I think that might look quite cool. So counting this 1, 2, 3, 4, diagonal 1, diagonal 1, 2, 3, So counting from the floor, 1, 2, 3, 4, diagonal 1 at each corner of these things going round. And I'm unsure where I'm going to actually put. I'm wanting to actually do spruce at the top, if I can get my words out properly. 2, 3 here. Let me know what you think to these builds though, if you want more like this, because I would definitely like to do more, I guess, like this. I enjoy them a lot more than doing the really small ones all the time. It's quite enjoyable. But for this bit here, what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to trace this on the inside. So I'm going to bring it up to this level. In fact, I'll go like this, right? Check this out. We're going to trace all on the inside here, like this. But, so basically, we'd have a 3-gap doorway. So we put one either side, 3-gap doorway. One either side like that, 3-gap doorway. So from the inside, you would see this. Like this. I don't know how high. I might do it the same height as that. So these will all come up on the inside, just making sure you fill them all in on the inside. I'll show you what it looks like on the outside. So from the outside, it'll look like that. And then obviously, let's see, our doorways would be a 2 high. I kind of like the 3 high though. And then we could have a doming archway. We don't necessarily have to have doors on there. I kind of like it like that. But at the same time, if you would like, what you can do, you can kind of mess, this is where you can mess around a little bit with the design for each door. But I think something like that, put a stair across there, and you've got like a 3-gap to get in. And then what we can do is we can actually put some glass even, black stained, or if you're in Pocket Edition, use the normal glass, just like that. And then you could have maybe open doors here with oak fence on, so it kind of opens up, so it looks like it's one of those opening doors. Yeah, definitely. I think that's quite cool. So on the inside, basically bringing all these up, so working around the inside of the house. I'm not sure if I want some kind of inside windows for that little bit, for these little bits here, but we shall see. But hopefully you kind of got the idea of what I'm doing here, and I don't have to fully explain it. I should be able to explain some of it. I know there's a younger audience that hopefully, well, people seem to think that I explain okay, so hopefully that's alright, that just by pausing the video you can probably do it a little bit better. So yeah, like that on the outside, it should look like that, and then we're going to do these door things, so making sure we've got those coming up, and then that coming down, and then our stair like this going across the top, and then we can do our little thing here where we do that and that and that and that. So hopefully you've got the idea from 2 of them. I'm just going to repeat it for these 2 and speed this a little bit up. Okay, that's looking nice. Now I want a nice little topping on, so this is what I'm thinking for the top. We're going to do this extra, put an extra one on each one of these, like this, and then maybe baby, do something like bring this over to here and this over to here, and then the next level we'll bring this over and over like that. Let's just have a little look at what that might look like. Yeah, I can deal with that. So we'll do the same here, so one there. So this coming across here until the meet, and then, no, sorry, it's at this level here, isn't it? So it's just above this here, this level here, and then one on top, bringing it across, one on top, bringing it across, and then you've got that kind of gap there. Might even, would that look alright like that? Yeah, and it's got kind of like a little H for home. Sorry, I have no clue what the H could be for. Could be for like helicopter or something, or like, I don't know, horse tranquil. I don't know. H. If your name's Harry, then good luck. You've got a house named after you. Or Harrietta and Harry. Hansel and Hansel. So underneath each one of these, take that out, we've got a little H. H for home. Modern home. There we go. So yeah. Take that out. I think it looks quite cool. What you can do, would it look good though? This is the thing. Let's see. Maybe a block of your choice, a coloured block of your choice, and then what we're going to do is run this coloured block of your choice going all the way around here, and then from the outside you kind of get like that red strip that looks kind of cool. Well, I think it does. Yeah, that's kind of brings something different into the build. I feel it looks nice. You could maybe do a green or something like that. Just something that kind of works for you. And then we are going to work on the top. So like we have done down here, where we've done, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 1, 1. So across the top here, I want to bring the red up a bit more actually, so we don't affect our H. So bring the block of your choice up towards the top, and we're going to do like a little circular thing on top here, which I think comes out by there. Yeah. So now what we can do is just hover over the H. We're going to put one either side and then an extra one either side, and then we're going to go 2. Does it need to come out? It might come out a bit more actually. Let's try this way. Yeah, I think this will work a little bit better. So from the H you just bring it out. So we're hovering above this H, and then bring it out 1 either side like that, so 5, and then we're going to go into 1, 2, and then 1 on that corner, so 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1 should be on the corner, 1, 2, bring it out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. It's a bit different this build, but I think it should look okay, hopefully. I've got a good feeling about it. So we've got that so far, and what I'm going to do for this bit is, I wonder if we could just cap it off like that, but at the same time I'm kind of feeling I'm wanting to do something a bit kind of, I don't know, a bit more weirder, I guess. I don't know. I kind of want another circle. Let's bring, yeah, I don't know. Right, okay. On the inside here, we'll fill this in at least these 5 gaps so we can't see it on the outside. And then we'll plop 1 in each corner like this, going all the way around. So we've got a nice little circular bit. Let's do this outside bit. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go all the way along and join it up with this one. And this, yeah, keep it like that. That looks quite nice. And then we're going to have this going up to the top, this going up to the top, and we can actually fill that bit in with water. And we're going to do the same on the others. So we'll fill this with water. You can obviously dig it out and do that stuff. Down here I'm going to get some quartz slabs, and I shouldn't have put away the black stained glass really. So normal glass in Pocket Edition. I get loads of people still telling me that. They're like, but Pocket Edition hasn't used a glass, even though throughout the whole video I'm like, just use normal glass in Pocket Edition. I'll repeat myself, do normal glass in the Pocket Edition. I go around like that, make that look a little bit more fancy, and then I'm going to actually bring this bit out here where we've got that, so you can still kind of see those gaps underneath there, but it still looks nice. So I'm going to repeat that pattern for the same. I'll do one more in fact, and I'll speed the rest of them up. I'll do this fast. So you go around like this, put your little windows in, making sure you got one gap in between. Put these across like this, like that, and then you can bring this round. This is how I'd love to, this is how I build when I'm on my own. I'm just kind of like this and just speed through it and stuff. And then we can fill our water in for this one. I'm going to speed it up for the rest of them. What you can do here, and I forgot the glass, you can actually put some plant pots and stuff. I'm actually going to have some bushes running round this bad boy. So the bush would probably go to this point. So bush of your choice going round this whole thing like that, and then when it gets to this point we can stop it about there, and yeah, so it'd be the same for this one going all the way around. Just stop it at each kind of staircase that goes around, but follow it round, and then we're still keeping in our base like this. But yeah, basically doing these side bits as well, and we'll speed it all up. We'll see how it looks. Okay, so we should have that nicely and done. Now what I'm going to put by the stairs, I'm going to have this going all the way around as well, just so I can kind of just going from each stair to each stair, so it kind of looks like that. It looks a little bit better. And then what we can do is we can take out this little bit here and fill it with whatever block you like. We've got that red block, but I think I'm going to actually change the red block to spruce. So you can put a spruce in like that and it just changes it up, as you can see. But what else you could do, you could maybe use some grey wool or something like that. And so at the top of that house bit as well, you could use some grey wool. It just kind of looks nice and sleek. I just kind of like it. It looks kind of nice. So you can take out these bits here. This is optional, so if you don't want to do this bit and you don't want to take any out, you don't have to do it. But it's kind of like something extra that you can add to your build. And at the top I'm going to change that for, I think, spruce. I'm going to keep these as grey. But yeah, that's the good thing about this. You can change it around and adapt it to your own liking. So it's kind of like you've used this tutorial, but at the end of the day you've made it your own home, you know, that's unique from everybody else's. So yeah, I'm going to speed it up and do the top of that as well. Yeah, so as you can see, I've done that and filled it up to the top. I don't know, it kind of looks okay. If you want, you can take these out like this and do the full block of any block of your choice. This would be the plain one. So you can put those in if you'd like. So that's just another little option for you. So let's work on... I kind of want something like this, even though it's probably look weird. But... from these points, I want them brought up like this. I don't know if it'd fit though, but we'll bring it up to the same height as this, so you should be able to go like that, and you should see that it's at the same height. And then we're going to go out by 1, 2, 3. Nah. Let's do this. Okay, right. I'm going to bring this going up to here. And so it'd be either side of this just coming up to there like that. And then we can box this off. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do another circle. So it's like 1, 2, 3. 1 diagonal. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully it keeps in with this. Yeah. And I just kind of want it so there's a water source that can kind of... It might not work though. It's kind of experiment. Right, let me see. Right, there's a water source here. If I look up, boom, perfect. So on this outside here, we can try this out, experiment. I just kind of want some water sources coming down from it, so that hopefully that'll go past over the window, boom, straight in. That's perfect. I just think it'll look really cool. So we've got that little square there, and I'm going to fill the rest in here. So it's kind of like a top garden. I think that might work. Let's see what it looks like. So it'd be 1, 2, 3 at that side, 1, 2, 3 at that side, and then you get the idea. So So basically it's got a pattern going round the grass where the grass would be, and hopefully it looks okay. But somehow we're gonna put some railings up, so hopefully this railing will go up there, that'll go around like that. I kind of like it like that, it's kind of nice, it's extra layers and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to repeat the same process that I've done here for all sides. So I will repeat it for one of them, just doing it quickly so you can kind of see. So either side of this, we're going to extend it so it comes over here and it's on the last one of the stairs going down from each point. Bring this one up and across, and then we can block them together. And then I think I went like this. We're going to have a gap in the middle there, and then 3 across here, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We could actually put like rooftop farms on here and stuff. I think that might be quite cool. Might work quite good. 1, 2, 3 diagonal. Then we can take that out, and then obviously do that little square thing that we did there where we can put our water source in. Moment of truth, boom, have I done it correctly? If it's all set up correctly, this should fall in like that if you're pro like me. I'm only joking. I don't even class myself as a pro at all. Even though, well, not on YouTube anyway. I could probably join a professional build team if I wanted to, if I did more of my complex builds, but for my tutorials I don't think they're kind of pro tutorials, they're more kind of, I don't know, random I guess. Yeah, so for this rooftop here, we're going to obviously put some underneath. Now for underneath here, I'm just going to, because we're going to have water sources, but at the same time I kind of want to do this, even though it's kind of weird. But I think it look quite cool. We're going to have one there, and one here. I want to know where this water source goes though. Alright, let's have a little experiment. So if we took it out here, drop down from there, that would go through there and into there. Okay, can we do this? Even though it probably look weird, but I just think it's got kind of a cool vibe to it when, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. So take it out, boom, in there, and it just comes through. Or would it be better there? Nah, I'll try it like this. And then this one should go, if I've done it correctly, yeah, it should go into this one. So it's kind of into the waterfall. And we can use those as farms like that, but we've still got like running water. So I'm going to repeat it for these ones, so I put it here. You just kind of fall through it. Boom. And then you can break it through, making sure you've got a hole in the ground so when it does fall, it doesn't spill all over the place. And then 1. And we can use this to do the ground. Now down there, as you can see, that other one, I'm going to do something a little bit different. Like at the bottom of these here, what we can do is we can use this and run it round like this. So it looks a little less funny. It looks kind of part of it, and then we can join those if we would like, so they kind of join in like that, or we could just have it as a separate entity. Now on the roofs here where you see these coming through, we've kind of got a dirt roof, but I kind of like that. I think it kind of gives it that sort of survival based feel. But what we can do is go round these like that, and you've just kind of got like little fountains that come through instead of covering it all, and I think it might look not as good, but keeping that brown there, I think like that, as things come down, I think it looks alright. I'm going to do the same for here as well. So this one, just anywhere there's a water source, we're going to put this round, and this very end one, we can do the same here. For this one, I wonder if it'll look alright by covering the dirt just on that one. Something like that. Kind of looks like a tap of something. A tap of some form. But you can kind of play around with it. So I'm going to do it all the way around with all the water sources going around. You can pause it, rewind it and stuff like that, making sure you got it all right. Putting these underneath, and we've got the end ones. So yeah, I'll come back once I've done this. Right, so as you can see, I have done that, and make sure across the bottom here, I've actually paved it round there, and across the top here. We can leave the rest dirt. Now what I'm thinking is taking out all this, right, and it's actually I'm gonna fill it in with maybe, I don't know, I haven't decided quite yet, but I'm thinking maybe acacia wood, jungle wood, any wood of your choice. We can take out these little hatchet bits because we can kind of use them. But yeah, basically all of this within this area, all of this within here, we can leave that grass block, but we're going to take out all this grass block all around here and stuff like that, and we can fill it in with either a jungle or an acacia, like an orange acacia. But I'm thinking maybe we could do it in the acacia, just something orange like this. So all within this radius, all within here as well. So all this ground flooring is just going to be all acacia. I think it'll make it really, really stand out, look quite modern and nice. And then we can have like the grassy areas up here, like in here as well. All this is going to be acacia. I'm going to think of how I can kind of separate these bits up. But I kind of want it as an open plan thing. So like these bits at the side could be like storage going up there, putting like chest on each one or something like that. Keeping that dirt. I need some way to get into these, so I'm actually going to do something like this. This staircase going round here, you can actually build it round here. So it kind of adapts into it, something like this, you know. So we'll have the acacia going round this. You can kind of do it however you like, but you'd have it like this. You can walk into the waterfalls and stuff, and then we can have another layer on the inside going down like this into our main bit here. I might just keep this as kind of like a portal room, enchantment room or something like that. I want it kind of for survival, maybe a farm in there. The top there we could have an enchantment place or something. Maybe like the enchantment place here, the portal downstairs, and then you've got all your farm stuff and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just going to fill in all of this and do these little bridge things that I've done here. Like if you want to keep it all kind of symmetrical, where you just have the bridge like that, but you've got these water fountain bits here, you can do that. Fill that in. You know, something like that. You can kind of adapt it to your own sort of style, how you think it'd look good. But I'm going to fill in all this grass now. Right, so I've got all that orange going round, and what I'm going to do here, I think, just to kind of block it off a little bit so it doesn't get in the way of stuff, is put this round here. And yeah, I'm going to put it round here on each one. And then what I'm going to do is going to fill all of it in with bone meal, so it has kind of like a garden sort of feel, kind of thing. And then the very top, I am going to use some maybe wheat, maybe I think might look good. For bone meal round here, I'll show you in a minute. It's just going to be kind of not very tidy or neat. You just want it as random as you can, so you get your I don't know what it looks like in this damn thing. I'm gonna have to type it in. Bone. Yeah, looks like a little bunch of powder or something. So yeah, I fill all this in, so you can kind of fill it in how you like. You can fill this bottom in as well. I'm actually going to put an enchantment table in here as well. But for now, I'm just going to kind of fill all of this sort of top area with grass, so it feels overgrown, feels like more of a survival base. We can definitely put some more trees, make it look a little bit neater, but I kind of want this as to feel as messy as possible. Some up here, and you'll kind of get the idea. And once I've got that the thingy mod on, I don't know what mod I'm going to use. I think for these little flower bits, these little flower arrangements, I'm going to actually use some stone slab, just for going round here. And then what we can do, we can either put trees there. Check this out, right? I'm going to do it for each corner, but try trees like this, where you just go, you get this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe, and then just cover it in leaves. Now you can kind of look how you do trees and stuff. I'm just gonna kind of I'll show you how I do it. Just kind of randomize it so there's leaves all over the place. You can make them as big as you want. Some coming out from different angles. I'm gonna have the better foliage mod on, so the trees might look a little bit better, but you get the idea. You can kind of play around with the trees. I'm not doing like a full tree tutorial or anything like that, but you kind of get the gist of it. Just something like that. So we got a nice tree in the middle there. We'll definitely put some trees at the side of here. In fact, let's do it. Okay, I'm going to actually use these as a marker, so we can go maybe against this. So we've got like this going round here, and then we'll go like this. So we can have 2 lots of those trees. Do exactly the same as what we've done here, so it'll be just exactly the same all the way around, making sure you've got like a 1 gap in between them, like that. So it looks kind of symmetrical. And then, yeah, we can build these trees up, build them up the same height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Each one of these. We can do some small ones around the area as well, making sure that's there. I'm probably going to put 1 on each one of these and just put like a really small one, so maybe something like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I'm going to repeat this process, what I'm doing here, for each corner. So everything will have its own kind of little place. So we'll have those coming up. That tree that we've done there, do it for those 2 and those 2 all the way around. And then the very top here, I'm going to fill this all in with wheat, and then we can work on it. Now, we're obviously going to have some stairs coming up here. I'm just going to put like a simple roof on it, and then we can work on the inside. But I think we've got quite a lot done so far. So yeah, so I'll just speed this a little bit up, and yeah, we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so I've got all those bushes going all the way around, and yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this bush going around this whole thing, so it kind of keeps it all sealed in around this top bit as well. Yeah, I think this should work quite well. Keep it all nicely looking and stuff. But yeah, I'm kind of liking it so far. I kind of don't want to go into too much detail with it, because it kind of defeats the object of you guys kind of making it your own, because I think everyone's going to do this one a little bit different because it's such a unique, different build. You're definitely going to have things in different areas. You're going to want to have different bits, but I'll speed it up for this bush putting around here. Right, so I decided to go with something like this. So as you can see, what I'm going to do is put these railings here, which is the spruce, and then on top of them I'll just put the slab going across here. I think it looks quite nice. It's got a nice little finish to it. I'm going to add some buttons to this as well, so it stands out a little bit more. I feel might work quite well. You can definitely get some flower pots and decorate it however you like. You don't have to do it completely like this. Like in each corner here, what you could do is you could put a plant pot on each thing. So we get a plant pot, and then you could put a flower of your choice. You could get like a red flower or something like that in each of the corners there, just to make it look a little bit nicer, I guess. I don't know about this bit, like if we should kind of corner these off. Does that look nice? I guess it does. So yeah, basically repeating that, putting those corner bits on the flower pots all the way around on each corner, and then we can work on the top. We obviously got to get some other stuff in here as well. So yeah, I've got that going all the way around. It might actually be quite good for a little server as well, this. I feel. It might look quite good. I don't know. Obviously we wouldn't do the interior like we're going to do if you were going to do a server, because I think I'm going to keep the interior quite simple. I've got those bits right. For each one of these stair things, I want to see if this works. Obviously the chests are going to look a little bit different, but I wonder if we can still get into all of these. Can we get into the bottom one? Usually you can open up things through stairs. For some reason it's not letting me. I think you can do it on console version, so like depending on what version you're on, you can put the chests underneath there. I think it actually goes through half slabs, so you could probably put some half slabs underneath there, or you could just keep it like this for decoration, so it just kind of looks fancy. I kind of like the look of it more than anything, putting chests underneath each one of these bits. And yeah, there's just so much you can do with this. It's kind of like I'm probably going to put another area for chests just in case these chests don't work. I would test it out yourself depending on what version you're on. I don't know if they actually go through stairs on other versions. I think Pocket Edition might, console might. Just check if you can actually open the chest first. That's probably the best bet. We've got ovens, and let's see what else. What do we need in survival? Because I kind of want to make this survival based. I could put like ovens at the side here, so it's kind of like a 4-person survival base. So you've each got your own little bit. We've got cooking areas. We're gonna obviously need a wall so we don't get like creepers in and stuff like that, blowing up our stuff. What you can do, you can have a secret base that goes down into there. I've actually got a fallout shelter if you want to check that out. I'll put that down in the description. For these bits here, this one here, I forgot to put the trees there, but you can do that, and then you can get your block going around like this, so something like that, so you can have that in the middle, or you can have your trees. I think I'm going to actually put the trees for each one of those. I think I only put it for one of them, so I forgot that one, but oh well, I can do it afterwards. I'm sure you guys did it. But yeah, so we've got that. Well, I'll just put it for this one, making sure it's all looking good. So for in the middle here, we can decide if you kind of want this as a communal area. Maybe have you can have a table and chair in the middle here or something like this. Maybe a bit of a round table, a square table, whatever you like. Obviously, you wouldn't necessarily have it like this if it's in survival, but at the same time, I guess it'd look quite cool. I guess, I don't know. It's kind of like functional but non-functional in some areas, I guess. That's what we're going for. So we've got a table where everybody sits around. It could be like an Alice in Wonderland themed thing. Yeah. For this, I'm probably going to do the flooring in the orange, so I'm going to speed this up to fill all this in. Okay, so I've got that going across here. I'm thinking of doing something like this, where we go up 4, go all the way across and down, and maybe I need to change the timer set 0, and I'm thinking maybe put beacons. Obviously, if you are in a normal texture pack, or you're in survival even, I wouldn't put the beacons in. They're quite expensive to get, and probably not worth it. Maybe something like this, going round the whole thing, like this, poking out at that end, and you can kind of mess around with it a little bit, and you can put some maybe plants or pots at the side. It doesn't have to be like this. Maybe a stone, and this, put a stone in each side, and then put 2 bushes up, something like that. This is more kind of like for fancy, but you can obviously make it into whatever you like, whatever kind of works for you. Do it in this corner, and then I think the next level we could do the enchantment table. So I think it's quite good putting an enchantment table in this. Wait, I want to see if this works. So, right. We could get some spruce wood, we'll get some stairs there, and do it from here. It could be from any angle. Do it from there, and then start to go up at this point, maybe just the one going up, like that, and it just fits. This goes across here. Fill that in, and then you can have this point coming up to the top with an extra bit here, and then you can kind of fill that bit in. You can still get up here. What I would do for this bit, just across the door, I would actually fill it in, and you can actually bring it round and kind of work with the the wall that you've got, something like that. You could have another stage where you come out there. I'd probably put stairs underneath each one of these, and you can bring this out maybe a little bit, and you could probably do something like this, you know. Doesn't have to be exactly like this. I'd probably fill in the top here, and then you can get some glass or something for around this bit, so you've got a second area there. You can put your enchantment table around here at some place, but I'm going to fill this whole top in. Level 30 I would probably suggest. For this top bit, I kind of want to do 4 poles to keep it in with it, keeping symmetric, but so in here I would put whatever lighting you like. I'm just going to put some beacons just for this texture pack. Bed places as well, I almost forgot about that. Yeah, so let's have a check for a good place. You could have like these points here, so use these as bedding spaces, and then I'd put them all the way at the back probably. So if you can't get in the chest here, you can at least use it for bed space. I'm going to do that all the way around, and then move this place. Yeah, so you can place this wherever you like. I'd probably just something like this, so you're not blocking the doorways, but you can kind of still come in and it kind of feels like it's overgrown. Up to this point, this here, so you can still get around all this area, and you can still get into all the things, but it feels kind of overgrown. And that there, so you've got that there, and if you would like, you can kind of fill this over the top. And then you can have this going over the top, and then you can have an extended balcony if you would like. Have it going round here, round to that point, and then you can break bits out, keep that little bit there. Doesn't have to be like this, but you kind of get the idea. And then at the side you can have, I don't know, a little crafting area. If one person wanted just a crafting table there or something, pretty random, put a couch there or something. You can do whatever you like, pull blocks out to make it have a little bit more shape. On the top here you could probably keep it plain or something, and then have this kind of jagging round like that, and then you can get up to those points. Now on these top points I'm thinking you can have, well, I'll get this round. I'm going to have to block it that bit. Like that. And then maybe you could just end it there, and then you can have at this point, you could turn into a full block, or you could just have it like that. You've got that coming up, but you've got that bit, so bring it to the point where you can just go down, and then what you can do is you can bring this round here, and you can still get up onto that little bit, or you can just have it round like that, kind of play around with it. But I think I'm going to put these enchantment places, or portals even, on the top. Now in each of these corners, this is what I'm thinking, one there, blocking each of these corners here, and then we can have like a gazebo roof like that, and then we can get our half slab and maybe have a cobblestone wall, and then some spruce as well, and put a cobblestone wall on each one of them that's in the corner. Bring these up now by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to bring each one of these up, So we've got those going up, and then I think what we should do is get some slab and run it across the whole top here. That should be up a bit more. Going across the top until it stops at that point, and then we can just go diagonal. Diagonal 1. Fill that in, diagonal 1. Bring this going all the way across, diagonal 1, and we can fill it in. So I'll get that there. I'm just going to fill it in all plane. Then what you can do, you can have some outside chairs or something like that in different patterns, maybe have a slab or something there. You can do whatever you like. Now for time set, what I'm going to do is use some obsidian and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe at this point. At this point here. It's going to have to be a bit fatter portals and then bring them over like this. And what we can do actually, I wonder if we could go like this and just extend it over the top of this. Like this. Just for each one. And then once they're lit, they'll look quite cool, I think. It looks like the decoration of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 6 high even. Counting the bottom one. And then just bring this round. Like this, fill this top part in. I think it should look good once those are lit, and we're pretty much done. Yeah, so I'll speed it up for the rest of them and then get them lit. Yeah, so I think something like that, but underneath here what we can do is get this going round, just to give it a little bit more design. And round here, just kind of following the outside of it. You can put some like gaps in the roof and stuff of the top of this, so it looks a little less plain on top. I'll show you what I mean after I've done this. Get this going round. That just kind of like I don't know, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, so there's 2 gaps there. It's more for like letting light in and making it look a little bit better, a bit more of a design to it. But if you want to keep it plain, you can keep it plain, maybe put 1 in each corner. You could put like a glowstone, a beacon. I might actually put beacon just for the sake of it. If you're in survival, you won't be doing stuff like this, but you can have something like that, maybe 1 in the middle with something going around it. You can kind of make more of a design to it if you want, adding little bits just so it looks a little less plain. Maybe add some more holes out of it, here and here. Get some more glowstone or beacons, and just kind of mess around with different ideas that you think might work. But underneath, like you've got something like that, what you can do is just have the main one in the middle, have something like that. But yeah, something like that's quite cool. We've got that going down. Let's see, what I want to add to this, just for no reason, is kind of buttons on this area, like every other one. I think that should work across the bottom of here. As you can see, it just adds to it. You don't have to do this bit. It's just kind of more for the look of it. I'm trying to think what else you could use in survival. Obviously you could have a neverwart farm somewhere around the area. You could probably put it in the middle bit there. You could have your cows and stuff in the middle of there as well, if you don't want just the table there, to change it around a bit. I've got all those. Let's have a little look back, see what it looks like. I've just got those trees to do, and that is done. Yeah, I'm going to call that done, I think. Don't want to go into too much detail on this. I think you can go overboard with some of these tutorials, and I don't think people would end up building it. But something like this, I think it's quite, yeah, it's quite good. Not bad. You can get up here, go all the way to the top, and then obviously if you want to get round to your farm, you can just jump around like that. But there you go, guys. Make sure you slap the heck out of that like button if you enjoyed tutorials like this and you want more, because we'll definitely do more. And what you can do is actually put some quartz going around there. So yeah, I will catch you in the next video, and I shall, make sure you check out my other videos that are on screen now. And yeah, I'm gonna go and rest because I'm exhausted. So I'll catch you later, guys.